Hello and welcome to this month's edition of SIDEBAR'D, and you'll have to excuse the slight bags or circles under my eyes. It's the end of the day and I usually do these recordings in the mornings. So it's been somewhat of a long day, but I just wanted to briefly talk about this month's case study as it relates to undue influence and in-laws, and really the importance of having that family meeting. And so you'll read down below where a particular relative, and actually the son of a deceased brother-in-law, exerted some undue influence over the testator or the person that was drafting the will. And undue influence is merely a situation where one person, how shall I put it, is in a position to manipulate or trick or exert some influence over another person's decision making, and typically is so that that decision making is in favor of that person in this position of influence. So it's shown a lot, or we see it a lot in relationships that are maybe spousal relationships or employer-employee, or maybe even just a professional service provider that knows that this person is in a vulnerable position and then just takes advantage of that. And we see that a lot in elder law, but it can happen at any age level, any economic level. And so the main lesson I want you to get out of this is that you as the testator, as the person drafting or creating or coming up with your estate plan, you need to be in control of how that plays out. Even though in cases of a will or a trust, it's going to be after you pass away. But the whole purpose of estate planning is to minimize the potential for conflict and minimize the potential for your family ending up in court. So I hope you get that lesson learned. That's sort of the purpose of including real life cases in these monthly newsletters, so that you get that lesson. And everyone needs an estate plan. You don't have to be a millionaire or a billionaire or some heiress of a prince on an island somewhere to have an estate plan. So that's always my goal. If I have to reach you one person at a time, well, that's two people at a time, I will do that. And that's my objective in having this law firm in the first place. So enjoy reading. I hope you get a little bit out of every section that we provide in SIDEBAR'D, and I will see you next time.